Hey guys, what's up? So I wanted to make a video right now about stuff. Um, Tonight's pretty historic for where I live. Our tennis player Monica won gold medal for the first time for our island ever, and it's undoubtedly exciting. It's interesting to make history, even if it's in something like sports that people can say, oh, who cares about sports, right? But the reason, at least personally me, aside the fact that we played the games at work, we played them on TV. The reason why I'm personally, I suppose, proud that she won is twofold. The first one being that she has a similar upbringing to myself. She was born here. I wasn't born here, but she was raised in the U.S. And you can tell from her accent in English. Like she has a perfect English accent. And despite that, she chose to compete for us, for our island. And, like, at least when I moved here first, way back when I was 10 years old, most of the bullying, most of the things that I get railed on for was because I grew up in the US and I knew English and I had a funny accent. And understandably so, we do have a certain type of, what's the word I'm looking for, towards Americans, for reasons I will definitely not go into in this video. That will take forever. So of course, now that I'm older, I certainly understand where it came from. But when you're 10 and you don't understand these things, it hurts. And especially as I grew up and I came to, consider myself Puerto Rican, like that's something. Sorry, my finger itches. It's something I didn't see myself as before, but as I grew up, yes, it's something that I came to see myself as. And I don't think the language you speak or the accent you have should ever determine what country you think you believe or feel that you represent and you're from. And the fact that Monica grew up in the US, speaks perfect English, has every right to compete for the US, chose to compete for us, means a lot. It's interesting, because despite the unappreciation perhaps that people would have had because of her background, the things people might say because of that, she genuinely feels that this is her country, her home. So she chose to compete for Puerto Rico, and I think that's, to me, that really spoke to me. The other thing that I find that I very much enjoy about her victory personally, I can't see, by the way. It's like I didn't wear glasses today. The other thing would be the fact that I had it on the tip of my tongue. I swear to God, I haven't been drinking. I mean it. Hold on. Totally haven't been drinking. Is the fact that right from the get-go, now I remember, she was considered the underdog for many reasons. She's ranked 32, 34 worldwide. She has not had any major victories in other tennis tournaments yet. And yet here she comes to the Olympics and she beats not both the number 2 and the number 4 players worldwide. She was an underdog right from the get-go, and I read somewhere in an interview that they did with her, that the fact that so many people were underestimating her just spurred her on to work harder. And that also really speaks to me too, especially that she won, because of course I've never experienced that on like a big scale like the Olympics. But I have had defining moments in my life where I was the underdog, and I was, and sometimes I still am, underestimated, and I've had to prove myself, Remember when I got into my fancy high school, my middle school teachers didn't think I was cut out for it. Most of my first year, none of the teachers thought I was the right quality type of student they were looking for. And I remember I did this forensics league competition, which was like a drama competition, and I did Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, and no one backed me up on this. No one believed me. The supervisor teacher of it try to guide me towards other things, but no, I wanted to do that poem and I was gonna do it. And I worked hard and I memorized it and I practiced and I performed it. And I remember we went to compete at a rival school of ours, the rival school of ours. And we already knew from the get go that because of that, most of the judges would be from there and we would not pretty much win most of the prizes, if any, of the first places in the 4 competitions. But I was I was undaunted. I was undeterred, and I killed it. I killed it in the poetry category. Hands down, no contest. Nobody could measure up to me. And but still, 15-year-old me being bullied, having been bullied, and very much with very low self-esteem and very downtrodden. She didn't believe that she was gonna win. She felt that it's like, no, I mean, maybe someone else probably did much better than me. I can't hope for something like that. And I remember sitting there when they were like, when they went through the spots, which was from 8th to 1st, like 8th place, this person, 7th, this person, 6th. And they, they went through the names. My name wasn't mentioned, and my classmates slowly got more excited, like my fellow teammates. 4th place, and then people got excited. 3rd place, and it's like, I'm sitting there like, all right, I'm gonna get 2nd place. That's good enough. I did well. And everyone was like, my teammates were like, oh man, we're so close. And I'm like, yeah, 2nd place, and this is good enough for me. 2nd place. Someone else, that's not me. And my teammates basically threw down, cheered so loud, nobody could hear anything for like a solid minute, and I'm just there sitting shocked. Like, I won? Wow. I won? Me? I couldn't believe it. And 1st place. My name. Teammates cheered just as hard, and I stood up, and just like Monica, I held my head up high. Tears in my eyes because I was so happy and surprised but proud of myself, because even though I didn't think I was going to win, I knew I deserved to win because I was the best in my category, and I took my prize. And from then on out, at least high school became more tolerable, life became more tolerable for pretty much the rest of the time, because from then on out, people knew that I was capable of more than they thought. That I wasn't someone, that would not amount to anything, that I was going to make something of myself someday. Well, that's not entirely true. I have a garbage, job in life or whatever, but it was a very defining moment for me. And, currently, it's easy to say oh, this is just a distraction, this whole Monica thing, and we should really be thinking about the island and all the things we're going through. And that's true. That's certainly true. But at least on me, for a personal level, to see her win, Monica win, is important to me, because right now I'm going through probably the hardest point of law school and of my late 20s, because this is my last shot to finish. This is my last year. I have to do well, and I have so much that I'm trying to balance out. School, work, practicing Overwatch, working out, and I want to succeed. I want to do this. I want to see myself in June walk up that podium and grab my Juris Doctor. And it's stupid, I guess, but Monica, if Monica can do it, so can I. I believe in myself. Even if it feels like I'm not good enough, even if I don't feel like anybody supports me, it's what matters is that I want to do it, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm glad she won, because as I heard someone at the gas station when I was getting beer say something like, wow, just so you could just comes to show us we can still fight, we can still scrape our way out, and we can fight and we can win. And I was like, wow, my gosh, Monica, what a marvelous thing you've done for me and for us. It's pretty amazing. Needless to say, I couldn't finish studying. Who could finish studying after that? Hold on, definitely not drinking. This isn't beer whatsoever. So, I think that was it for this video. Probably. History, huh? Maybe I'll never be as big or grand as someone like Monica, but I'll keep doing my best. So that's it for this video, guys. Take care. Love y'all. Bye-bye.